Breaking. Welcome to today's news. Here is the headlines. Nnamdi Kanu spits fire. Says Ipob is not a terrorist organization. Nnamdi Kanu spits fire. Says Ipob is not a terrorist organization. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news, and please do ensure you like, subscribe and share. Now the details. The legal team of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, Nnamdi Kanu, has issued a stern warning to members of the public, organizations, media houses and the government to stop referring to the separatist group as a terrorist organization. A statement signed on Kanu's behalf by Aloy Ejimako on Friday explained that the team was under firm instructions from Kanu to issue the final warning to all the persons and institutions still referring to the pro-Biafra group as a terrorist organization. The team also threatened to sue anyone found contravening the court order. Henceforth, any further reference to Ipob as a terrorist organization will be met and countervailed with a muscular litigation and other lawful measures, regardless of who the entity is. This is because there is a subsistent judgment of a competent high court in Nigeria attached herewith, which ruled that Ipob's proscription, declaration as a terrorist group by Buhari is illegal, discriminatory, and unconstitutional. The statement read in part, insisting that compliance with the judgment strictly demands that Ipob should no longer be referred to as a terrorist organization. Additionally, those calling Ipobs a terrorist organization have not adduced a scintilla of evidence that Ipob has ever engaged in any terrorist activity. This is underscored by the verifiable fact that since the so-called proscription of Ipob in 2017, no single alleged Ipob member has been convicted of any terrorist act, despite thousands of arrests, abductions, horrendous torture, false flags and extrajudicial killings levied against its alleged members, it wrote. Accordingly, the team demanded that the general public, presidency, Nigerian Army, Nigerian police and any hearing media houses should forthwith cease from attaching such defamatory and prejudicial label to Ipob. In another development, Ipob has openly rejected a legislative proposal aiming to create an additional state in the southeast region of Nigeria, despite the bill's progression in the House of Representatives. The bill, sponsored by Representative Ikenga Ugochinyere of Idiato North, Idiato South in Imo State, seeks to establish Olu State, which would increase the number of states in Nigeria from 36 to 37. Ipob spokesman Ima Powerful, in a statement on Thursday, insisted that the Igbo people are not interested in creating a new state, but rather seek a referendum to decide on their independence from Nigeria. Our people need a referendum, not a new state. This bill does not address the real aspirations of the Igbo people, Powerful stated. The proposed Olu State would encompass part of present-day Imo, Abia and Anambra State, with Olu Town as the potential capital. The bill passed its first reading on Thursday and is scheduled for a second reading, eliciting various reactions across the political and social spectrum. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now, before I go, I just think it doesn't make any ordinary sense calling this group a terrorist